Hey, good morning, guys. This is Cameron Upchurch, and I'll be your WOD coach for today. It is Friday, March 20th, and today is the first day of spring. And the reason why that is important, well, really, that's not important. But what is important is your level of belief, and that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. Um, this kind of struck a chord with me on the team call the other night, and Jesse talked about belief, and I started thinking back to, the last time that I read Danny McDaniel's book, Only Believe, and here's the deal, and just some of the things that I wanted to share with you is, you've heard so many times about the success system, and we have to follow that. But really, really this business comes down to a couple of things, and two of the most important things that I can think of is your level of belief and then action. And I mean, that's really it. The rest of it is someone can teach you, hey, take products. They can teach you to talk to people, help you package their story, and they can teach you how to use the success system and plug people into others. But really, what they can't teach you is they can't teach you to believe in yourself. They can't teach you um, to believe in what you're doing in AdvoCare. And so here's what I mean by this. I don't really care where you are in your business. If you're a brand new distributor, if you're an advisor, if you're silver, ruby, diamond, it doesn't matter where you are. At some point, you're going to lack some level of belief, not necessarily in what you have already done here, but maybe in reaching that next level, right? So for example, you work real hard and you reach a new level. Let's say it's you go from silver to gold, um, and as soon as you make that hit to gold, it's, oh man, that was awesome, but man, I'm never going to be able to get to 3-star gold, right? You're always going to have a little bit of doubt in that next move that you're trying to make. So your level of belief is what's going to carry you through. Now, here's the good news about this: is right now, I mean, if you haven't seen what's been going on, and I'm not even just talking about Team Riddles. I mean, there are people that have, hit diamond in the last 12 months, have already pinned platinum, have qualified double diamond. I mean, it's unbelievable what's going on in Advocare right now. So there's no reason that you shouldn't believe, right? There are so many people out there. Here's another example. I keep seeing things that other people, other companies are copying exactly what Advocare is doing. That's the biggest compliment we could ever receive, because it means that what we're doing is right. What we're doing is justified. People know that it works. They know that Advocare has something that's so special, and they want to be like us, right? So you should have a level of belief that these are the best products on the market, the safest and most effective products on the market, hands down. There's no question about that. And then also, this is the best financial opportunity for the average Joe, or anyone. It doesn't. This is the best financial opportunity for anyone to be able to build a Plan B income on their own time as part of a $1 billion company, right? So you have the level of belief for whatever you want to do in this, right? Jesse talked, um, a specific example. He talked about there were a bunch of people on the team, several people that were hitting $700 in overrides and 2-star legs, but they don't have that level of belief yet. It's on all of us, right? I mean, I know that I'm guilty of this, and I have been at times through my 3 years in Advocare. Is that you kind of hit those, and sometimes it's hard to push through. Well, how do you push through those times where maybe you're doubting yourself a little bit, or that level of belief isn't quite there? So really, what you've got to do is, those are the times you got to latch on to your leader even more, plug into things. You have to be able to raise your level of belief and be motivated yourself by seeing other people's success. Okay, that's very important, right? It is a human part of human nature to look at someone else and compare ourselves to them, or almost covet what they have, and you cannot do that, right? You have to be able to look at something someone else has And you have to be able to look at what another distributor has done in AdvoCare and their success and let that motivate you and raise your level of belief for what you can do. So I'm going to keep it pretty simple. That's about it. Here's what I know. We are a few days into a 3-week period, so this is what you want to do. This first week, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff going on. Every one of us should be stamping your ticket for the iPad Air incentive, right? One new distributor and a minimum of $1,000 within the first week of the period. Because this is what I know. Treat this first week of the period like it is the last week of a normal period, and then see what happens the rest of the 2 weeks. You guys are champions, and have a great weekend.